Hey guys, and welcome back to the ban list speculation. So this is the second list. I got this list from Kakashi Kyle, who got it from MCole40, and I don't know. They were like, this might be the real list, so we're gonna go through this list again. So we got my friend Jay here.
Yup. What's up, guys? Jay Play. About to have my own YouTube channel later, but that'll be on a different address. But we have this ban list, and once again, it's wow. Just wow.
Yeah, so we got a few things that are the same from last list, but a few things that are different. So we're just gonna go through the list right now. So first thing banned, Spellbook of Judgment again. Wow. So what is it? Every single list that's speculated to be true at this bans Judgment. Like this is really getting messed up. Did they really not want Judgment to be played? It's like wow. Well, I already said what I had to say about Judgment being banned on the previous video, so we really don't have to go through that again.
No, we really don't. And it's obvious reasons. We really don't have to discuss that.
And the other card banned, Big Eye. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are like, it's a change of heart, you need to ban it, but you know, he's kind of hard to get out. He does require 2 level 7s. He can't attack the turn that he uses the effect. He's not that bad. Now at 3, he's very, very annoying, but at 1, you know, he's okay. He's like that situational card. He's your play. So, him being banned supposedly is kind of shocking to me. What do you think?
I agree. It's definitely limit worthy, but ban worthy. I think you're jumping the gun a little bit. I mean, look at what you're required to do. You have to have 2 level 7s for one. Not saying that no decks can do that. There are a few like Machinas with Elemental Dragon and Elemental Dragons themselves and Abyss Megalo, and I believe Priestess can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like 3, maybe 4 decks that can really do it. But once again, we get to the issue of its effect, and its effect itself is very evened out. Yes, I take your monster that you hard worked for. Yes, I just took it, but he can't attack himself, so it's not like an OTK lineup. It's an even out card.
Yeah. So, you know, at 1, sure, but on this list being banned, I don't know. I just don't see that. Alright, so those are our 2 banned cards. So limited to 1. Atlantean Dragoons. Alright, I said this one on my list. You know, I feel that Konami is going to have to hit the mermaids to make sure that when they address the dragons in the prophecy, that mermaids won't, you know, just come out the water. Ah! And kick everybody's butt. So definitely, Dragoons going to 1. I definitely saw that one coming if this list is true.
I'm not a big fan of Atlantean Dragoons going down to 1. Is their only search? No, they have 2 searchers.
Yeah,
so
they have Bistius.
Yeah, so there's one of their only searchers. I see why it'll go down to 1 because to address the Abyss Atlantean deck is kind of hard because themselves, they're not really that broke. They can do a lot of things, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a good deck, but themselves not broke. But definitely hitting the Atlantean Dragoons would definitely slow them down, and it would address that issue.
Yeah. Alright, so the next card to 1, because they're not done hitting the mermaids, Diva to 1.
I completely disagree with that. I'm sorry. That's one of their key plays. They really need that. And to hit that down to 1, like you're no longer trying to make the deck fair. You're just trying to kill the deck.
Yeah, like that's really messed up. Like to 2 is understandable. To 1, you might as well just take the Diva out of your deck. And what do you got to do with the marksman and the infantry? You know, you're just pretty much just killing it. And you know, it's really not fair that Diva goes down to 1 as well. So, you know, if they did Dragoons to 1 and Diva to 2, then that'd be fine. But
Yeah.
why Diva? You know?
Like Diva is, it's not even 1 worthy. Tell you the truth, you kind of need to. Like at 3. You don't really need 3. It was like, oh, I can run 3 if I want to. But down to 1, like, why are you giving them the dick?
Yeah, this card's not limit worthy. But whatever. So if this is really the list, then okay, sure. Well, mermaids got their part, unlike the previous list where mermaids were untouched, which, you know, we'll find out when the true list comes. So the next card to be limited, Tenki. Don't you think it's a little bit too early to be hitting Tenki? I mean, you're trying to promote all these Fire Fist cards. I mean, I'm just thinking from a business standpoint. It's not a very smart play. But if you're thinking, like, future-wise, where you want this to be, like, for the rest of the format, then hitting Tenki to 1 is not a bad move.
I don't know. Like, I play online with a Fire King deck. I need my Tenkis. As a Fire Fist deck, I've never played it, but they just got their chicken. And not saying that they need Tenki for the chicken, but it opens up all their plays for them to hit it down to 1. 1 so early, yeah, I don't agree. Long run, like my friend said, it makes sense. Long run, yes, because the card itself, with the chicken, with everything else, it gets kind of broke.
Yeah. So, if you hit the Tenki, then I guess more power to you, and it's going to be really weird, especially when you're trying to promote cards like Boojins and Constellars, taking away their Tenki. And you're reprinting Bear. If Tenki goes down to 1, I seriously doubt that anybody's going to run Bear in their decks anymore, like Boojins and Constellars.
There'll be no reason to, because, what, you gonna do, throw 1 chair?
Yeah, throw 1 chair and then, attack and search for
Nothing,
so, yeah, so... If Tenki goes down to 1, I definitely see Boojins and Constellars just taking this Bear straight off the deck.
There's no reason for it. There's no reason.
Alright. Other card, Gold Sark. This one also says that Gold Sark will be limited to 1. We talked about this one on the previous video, so links in the description. You guys can go ahead and go to that one, so we're not going to waste all your time on this one. We're going to try to make this video much shorter than the previous one.
Exactly, because we already talked about it, and there's no reason to go over it over and over again.
Alright. And the last card limit to 1, Ophion. Now, I believe that when they did this one, they were trying to, compare Ophion to Shen and put them in the same boat. I said this one on my first suggestion that Ophion should go down to 1, just because the way that Ophion is, it really restricts Konami when it comes to making new cards and making new decks, and, it's going to be really hard for them to promote Synchros, which they're returning with, while Ophion is, hovering above them and being like, yeah, go ahead, make that deck. You ain't topping. I'm Ophion. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it went down 1, but, like I said, the deck is not the best deck, so, if you want to hit it, go ahead, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with it's not the best deck, but they kind of need their Ophion. Without their Ophion at least 2, they're not going to be able to do that much. I understand why they would hit it, like my friend said. They're trying to promote new Synchros, and out of all the Synchro decks that I know of, Black Wings are pretty much the only one that are unaffected by Ophion. If you are running Junk or Rose or any of the other wonderful Synchro monsters, you see Ophion and you pretty much scoop, because what are you going to do? So hit him down to 1 for the simple fact of running for more Synchros, trying to promote Synchros, I can understand. I wouldn't want it to. I actually like Ophion. It's a pretty balanced card.
He's not balanced.
You don't think he's balanced?
He's not balanced.
Okay, I think he's balanced, but...
No, he's not balanced. He's a dick. It's an attempt to balance the meta. Him, himself, no, he's not balanced.
Oh, no, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, balancing the meta.
You just said Ophion's balanced. He's not balanced.
I'm talking about towards the meta,
He's more of a dick than damn Logia.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. But, like I said, yeah, down to 1, sure. I'm glad I didn't spend the money on it.
Yeah. Alright, so... Now we got Acrobatic Monkey.
Yeah, that broke-ass card.
And now we go to cards that are going to 2, supposedly. And, once again, all the dragons, so...
They just get in the deck.
I mean, that's the first they've been hit. Gold Sark to 1, all the dragons to 2. We talked about this on the previous list, so we're not going to go about that one again. So, link in the description. Go ahead. And, wow, this one right here. Darkhold to 2. Now, earlier in the format, people were like, Darkhold can go to 2 because, you can't Darkhold the Dracossack, and top decks aren't running Darkhold, but did you forget about those rogue matchups? I mean, Darkhold, you act like Darkhold is like a terrible card, Darkhold, it was always a good card, Your opponent puts a whole bunch on the board and you got nothing, not Darkhold you in your face, so, this card going up to 2 is kind of like, are you sure you want to do that?
Darkhold to 2? I don't even know what to say about that. If I remember correctly, Darkhold was at 3, and they got hit immediately down to 1, and then it wasn't even banned for a while, too?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the list then.
Alright, but other than that, 2 Darkholds, road decks, they will put it in there in an instant. They will not give 2 craps about putting that in there.
I mean, I see where they're coming from. They're like, well, Torrential Tribute is at 2, and Torrential, in the sense, is better than Darkhold because then you can at least get them on their turn.
Right.
Darkhold,
Well, we can derp out Torrential. Torrential can be derped out. Darkhold, unless you're running Dark Bribe, and I can't really think of that many other cards that will stop it. But other than Dark Bribe, not really.
Starlight Road. And
Starlight Road. Okay, Huge Revolution. So there are some cards you could use to stop it, but I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't see it as a good thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like okay, sure. Alright. Now this one's probably the one I hate the most. Solemn Warning back up to 2.
That one.
Oh. Oh, I hate this too. Super Jude
The
2.
2? Oh, no, we're not going to talk about that at 2.
That doesn't address anything. This
Yeah.
card just needs to be banned. So, this card being at 2, whatever, you know. So, if you wanted to hear us rant more about Super Jude, previous video. Alright. Alright, now, this one. See, I'm so angry about this that I just completely skipped Super Jude. Solemn Warning back to 2. No. Oh my god, when Solemn Warning went when Solemn Warning went to 1, I was so happy because this card is just, like, you guys are like, Solemn Warning's a balanced card, you know, it slows down the meta, but no it doesn't. It pretty much is a huge one-up, there's nothing you can do about it. When Solemn Warning was at 2, we didn't have cards like Lance, you know? So, you couldn't, like, block out a way, like when you can get out of the way of Compulse or Bottomless. Solemn Warning, you know, you just play something that's like Solemn Warning, well, I can't play my Lance, so yeah, you get it. And then, you know, they'll gladly play 2,000 life points to stop your play completely, kick your butt. And then, you know what? Try to play something else, Solemn Warning. You know, I definitely like the Solemn Duo better than the Solemn, Brigade. You know, it's just a whole bunch of crap. And this card going back up to 2, I'm not really a big fan of. But, hey, if they want to put it back up to 2, then I think I might have to start running 3 MSTs again.
Yeah, Solemn Warning the 2, honestly, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, because if you run 2 Solemn Warnings, 9 times out of 10 you're running the Solemn Judgment also. So that means if you go Solemn Judgment first, and then Solemn Warning, and then Solemn Warning, you just killed yourself. You just literally just killed yourself.
You can't activate the last one.
Yeah, you can. You still have 2,000 life points. You can
No,
still.
you can't. No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It will not allow you to kill yourself.
Oh, never mind. So basically, if you do Solemn Judgment first, your second Solemn Warning is a dead draw. So there you have it. And
But if you go Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment,
yeah, then you can do something.
yeah, I had 2,000 life points left, sure. But I just stopped all your plays. Like, you
Yeah.
had nothing, so I still win, pretty much,
Yeah.
essentially. You know.
At 2, I don't think it's smart. I really don't think it's smart. I think it's fine at 1.
We're gonna get flamed for this
And
one.
it should be stay at 1.
We're gonna get flamed for
We
this.
are?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get flamed for this one because everybody and their mother wants Solemn Warning to go back up to
For
2
what?
because they think it's a good card to slow down the meta, and it's just like, no, it's not. It's a card to freaking 1-up.
Just bottomless. Oh, because they're
Yeah,
scared of the lances and stuff.
Okay, well that's fine. You know, there's a balance to everything.
Yeah.
It's not like
you're
always gonna have bottomless. It's not always gonna have lance. You have the 2 powerful cards, Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment, to get around the lances. That's perfectly fine. But when you have cards like this, it's just not fair. You know.
Yeah, 2 Solemn Warning. No, I'm sorry, sir.
You
Go
know,
home.
if you want a second Solemn Warning, play your Black Horn of Heaven. There you go.
Yeah, that's even better to me.
You don't even have to pay life points.
But and then we get to the next card. Now this card, I personally want to talk about first. I'm sorry. See, my deck, I banish a lot, and I only have 1 of these cards in my deck. If Konami, if you give me 2 of these cards, I personally will use the crap out of this. I love this card. Do you see what it says? Special summon as many monsters as you can. Not like only 1 or monsters with 200 or less defense. No. As many as I want and can. OTK for days? Like, seriously, give me 2. I actually banish myself, and I don't even want 2 of these, because I will make the room for it.
You know, it's like, did you guys forget about when Ultimate Offering went to 2? Yeah. So, you learned your lesson. It went to 2 for like 1 format, then went back to 1. So now what? You're gonna return from the different. That was weird. It was weird to say that. You're gonna return from the different dimension back to 2. It's just gonna be that's not a smart idea.
I don't think
it's a win condition card. You know, you got your Ultimate Offering, you return from this dimension, you're rekindling! But
actually, that'll be a loop too, because they go rekindling, attack all your stuff, then they all get banished,
and then
they can do return. No.
So if you want to put it up to 2, it's not the smartest idea, but hey, you know, I don't make the game, I just play it.
Exactly.
Alright, so now we got cards that are going up to 3. Alright, Tsukiyomi, who didn't see that one coming.
No, we didn't.
You know, Tsukiyomi is like, oh, sure, why not? No one played it at 1, no one played it at 2, so, you know, go ahead and have it.
Oh, is that the Book of Moon?
Yeah, it's the Book of Moon.
Oh, okay, I know this one then.
Yeah.
It's a spellcaster, so that means prophecies why play unless they get hurt?
Judgment's gone.
Unless they get hurt.
Judgment's gone. That's all I had to say. All these banless speculations. Judgment banned means the deck doesn't top anymore. That's essentially what it means. So.
Because they only were top because of Judgment.
Actually, Elemental Dragons actually like to side this or play this. You know, they like to.
For Tsukiyomi?
Yeah, they like to set shit. You know?
Oh, okay.
It's not like they normal summon it anyway. So.
No, they really don't.
But you know what? Who cares? This card can go up to 3.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
If you want to use your normal summon to Book of Moon my monster, that's fine. You know?
It's only 1100 attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
So what can you kill? A Dark Armed?
Yeah,
So.
which is kind of sad.
That's funny. That's funny. That's like Tsukiyomi's like title, the Dark Armed Killer. If you're like Tsukiyomi, set Dark Arm attack over him. Ha 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 ha.
How do you feel now?
Yeah. Like you just got killed by a Tsukiyomi. But you know, go up to 3. No one would care. You know.
No, we really won't.
No one would be surprised if this went to 3. And the last card to go up to 3 is Archlord Kristya,
Which we already talked
we
about.
already talked about this one in the previous list. So, link in the description. Go ahead and go to it and hear us talk about Kristya. So, this one's much shorter. So, we got one more ban list speculation number 3. And that'll be it for a little while. And if there's any more, of course, I'll do a video on it.
And also, I really want to hear you guys' views on the Return from Different Dimension and the Dark Hole. Like, I really want to hear what you guys had to feel about that.
I don't want to hear what you think about Solemn Warning.
Oh, yeah, but that's why I didn't say that. No. That's not open for discussion. that was shut down right where it came out from.
Alright, guys. So, tell me what you guys think of this ban list. And if you guys really want to know my opinion, I feel like the first one was a little bit more realistic than this one.
Yeah. The first one was much more realistic. Like, the Dark Hole, the Solemn Warning, the Return.
The Tenki,
the Tenki, the Deep Diva. I can see Dragoons. Just for the money-wise and the fact that it's an old deck. Yeah. So, I can see that. But the rest of it, I'm sorry, sir. You need to go home.
Yeah. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.